Alright, hello. Welcome everybody. This is Aximus here, aka Mason, and I just wanted to make a video for you guys today about some of the rumors going around about the new Call of Duty that's coming out later this year. As we all know, Call of Duty, yearly release, always been a yearly release, and for the most part, we can see that it's really not going to change. And now that we've had Black Ops 3, which was set in the near future, as some people have said, or as Treyarch said, in the near future, and with our exosuits and not really too far-fetched, I want to say like war technology, I guess. It's a semi-believable game. However, I feel like we're reaching this point in kind of like Call of Duty's timeline where they're sort of kind of running out of shit to do. And unfortunately, it's kind of becoming a problem because like these rumors are, first off, let me address those rumors, because these rumors are talking about basically Call of Duty moving into very far future, as in space combat. Like Battlestar Galactica type space combat. In my opinion, I don't know how to feel about that entire situation, because you're talking about going from a game that was in near future, and then the next game prior to that taking it into very far future, or into the very distant future, and possibly into space, and with one of your main complaints being from the community that we don't like the exosuits, that we don't like the movement in these games, that we don't like how the exosuit has changed how we play the game or changed how the map design is, and it's kind of irritating to see. I mean, then again, okay, space combat doesn't always mean thrusters and jetpacks, but there's a very good chance that that's what it means. And what else are you going to do? I mean, you can't jump into, I don't know, space marine genres or anything like that, because, I mean, that's already been kind of played out and done with. You know, that was a 90s idea, not necessarily something that could be applied in this decade, in my opinion. Or even in this era of gaming, people are always looking for more. You know, so with one of those biggest issues being, what are you guys going to do to put us back on the ground instead of flying around in exosuits, then why the fuck would we go to space? You know, like, it doesn't make any sense to me. And I mean, like, everyone can say like, oh, you're getting kind of riled up over these rumors, and it's just a rumor. And well, look at who gave us the rumor. It's the same dude that told us that we were going to have exosuits before Black Ops 3 came out and before Advanced Warfare. So it's a fairly credible source. Still a rumor, but still a very credible source. And to be honest with you, I mean, are we really going to kind of take this? In my opinion, I think as a community, it's kind of like, okay, we're going to complain about space combat, and then we're going to go and buy the game anyway. Pretty goddamn simple right there. I mean, like, there are going to be a lot of people who stay with Black Ops 3 and insist that Black Ops 3 is a better game and blah, 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 or they're going to go back to playing Black Ops fucking 2 or 1 or something that doesn't require exosuits and shit like that. And, you know, they're going to kind of, I mean, I feel like one of the other problems is like, complaining about it not being like other Call of Duties. Yes, Black Ops 2 was fun. Ghost was fun. Black Ops 1 was fun. You know, Modern Warfare 2 was fun. But it's the evolution of a video game where you can't consistently make Modern Warfare 2, put a new reskin over it, and then call it a new video game, because then you're going to get called out for doing that. So I feel like they're trying to find new ways to make it fun. However, I feel like they flopped with these exosuits. Like, I just feel like the thrusters, like, the thrusting isn't what it's supposed to be. I mean, like, that doesn't feel like I don't know, it doesn't feel like a fucking, like an actual Call of Duty, in my opinion. Because, I mean, I started off in Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty was boots on the ground, nothing like that. And then, you know, I played Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3, and I played Ghost, and I played Black Ops 2. And then, you know, when Advanced Warfare came out, it kind of changed a lot for the game in general, because the exosuits in that game were fucking horrible in my opinion. I really hated Advanced Warfare. It was not my favorite at all by any margin. It was probably my worst Call of Duty, and also probably the one that I didn't like the most. I didn't like the thrusters. I didn't like what they did for the game. Again, personal opinion. What am I supposed to do? You know, I just didn't like the game. Black Ops 3, I feel like they kind of hit the nail in the head. Like, I feel like the thrusters in this game are a lot more smooth than what they were in Advanced Warfare. And I don't know if that's just me, or maybe I'm just kind of being retarded about it, but I feel like Treyarch did a really good job in terms of the thrusters. It doesn't stop it from being kind of a pain in the fucking ass, because you have to worry about people wall running and fucking flying 50 feet up in the air, and, you know, it just doesn't make any goddamn sense. You know, like, it just, when you're talking about, like, you're bringing a whole new dimension to a game that doesn't really need it. Because you're talking about a first-person shooter that made its name literally by just having boots on the ground and having fun and entertaining gameplay, and now you're straying so far away from that like, Call of Duty is gonna lose people because of it, because it's not a boots on the ground first-person shooter anymore. You know, and they're gonna lose. I have a feeling like this next year, I guarantee you, there are going to be people that complain about the game and blah blah blah, and it's going to be horrible, and people aren't going to like it, and, you know, I mean, at the same time, I have a lot of friends that play this game. I'm going to sit here and bitch about how I hate Black Ops 3 multiplayer, and I don't like the exosuits, and blah blah blah, and whatever. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna go grab it because I want to play it. I want to try the competitive out. I want to see what the movement's gonna be like. I would just want to try it. If it's bad, I'll return it. Whatever, I get my money back. You know, but I want to see what the game is gonna be like. Period. It doesn't stop me from going and buying it, though. You know, so I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people that complain about it now, and then once they see the gameplay, and they're gonna get people are gonna get hyped about it, and they're gonna want to buy it. You know, I'm not trying to say consumers are stupid, but I mean that's kind of what we do. I've seen it a lot I mean, it happens almost every year. There's a rumor, people don't like it, and then people buy it anyway. I mean, Black Ops 3 was one of the best-selling Call of Duty games to date, and, you know, still at this point in time, people are still playing it, no matter how shit it is. I mean, haven't played it as of yet, but people are still playing it, and, you know, despite how shit it might be. So at the end of the day, we're still gonna go buy this Call of Duty that's coming out, because not only we're kind of told to, because it's a new Call of Duty and all your friends are gonna be on it, and I guarantee you're gonna have one or two friends that are like, nah man, just fucking buy the game, do it, you know. And so odds are you're gonna buy the game. And that's not saying anything bad about you, necessarily. I mean, I feel like it's a capitalist economy where you're going to buy what your friends want you to buy, and you're going to do it because you want to be like your friends, and you want to be kind of in that mode. And, I mean, obviously, like, not a bad thing, and, you know, once again, who knows, honestly. I mean, these are just fucking rumors right now, and I'm kind of running out of time here, so, you know, I mean, it's just a rumor. People are gonna buy it whether or not we want them to, and you can't really tell people how to spend their money. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna try it out. I'm probably gonna keep it because I have a lot of friends that play it. I kind of want to try out the competitive scene on it. I want to see how that works, and I'm probably gonna keep it. And I feel like at the end of the day, sure, a lot of people not gonna buy it, not gonna want to buy it. That's completely fine. But, I mean, to get up in arms about us going to space when in reality it's really not that big of a deal. And to me, it feels like it might just kind of be something that that's something that's not a major part of the game. Then we probably shouldn't worry about it right now. Worry about it after E3, after they show you what it's going to be like. Then you can worry about the guns in the game, the movement of the game, you know, stuff like that. Let's worry about that more down the line. But right now, space seems pretty fucking cool to me. I know it's not completely far-fetched to me because you're looking at a game that's kind of running out of time to come up with new shit. And they've got to stay innovative to keep up with these games and blah blah blah. And what if they do space combat better than what Star Wars Battlefront could have been? Because Star Wars Battlefront had a lot of potential in my opinion and kind of flopped. So hopefully this next Call of Duty. Anyway, as I was saying, my audio cut out there, but as I was saying, they just need to get it right. And at the end of the day, if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. And that's gonna wrap up the video, guys. Let me know what you think about the next Call of Duty. And as always, if you're a new viewer, please subscribe, drop a like, do whatever you need to do, and I greatly appreciate it. Have a nice day. Peace.